Hello.
And welcome to Film Bastards.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome people to episode 608 of Film Bastards. I am one of your co-hosts, Mark, and as ever I am joined by...
Becky, hello.
And...
Ian, hi.
And what have we got this week? Well, we have got a review of a movie Ian saw 3 weeks ago, Becky hasn't seen, and I saw 3 hours ago. We have Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery. It's a bit of a slow week this week. That's literally all I've got review-wise. But we will have some...
3 weeks ago, it was getting on for 2 months ago.
Was it 2 months? Was that long ago?
It was like, like the opening night film at LFF.
Oh, wow. Then... I better get ready to do some heavy lifting on this bad boy. So yes, we are going to chat that. I'm going to remind Ian of bits that happened. Becky's going to nip out while we review that so it don't get spoiled for her. And then, then we've got some what we've been watching. Me and Becky watched a movie that Ian watched last week. That's gonna be a good chat. And we got some trailers. Oh, it's not that interesting. We've got some trailers, and I think we've got a couple of questions. I'm not sure, I haven't checked, but I will check at some point. But go listen to our friend's show as well. So you've got Rewatch Project, Chinstroker versus Punter, Entertainment Man Phil, and all the sort of reams of shows that you can go and listen to. But finish listening to us first.
Reams of shows.
Just reams and just
fucking ream those shows.
Fucking they do.
Fuck's sake.
Ian's going to chat some F1 because there was shenanigans that went on. Shenanigans.
There was. I feel like I haven't talked a lot of F1 this season, but it's been pretty spectacular, so I kind of just want to dive in a little bit.
That's fine. I actually want to hear, because I want to hear about this. What is it? I actually did message Ian about this when it happened as well. So there's that. There's other bits. There is some trailers.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I
mean, there's not many, Bex, so don't worry about it.
But Bex, if you haven't seen any trailers today, maybe put the trailer for Mother Mary on your phone.
Yeah. I'd go and nip and watch that.
Okay.
While we chat the other trailers, and then pop back just because that is quite a fun trailer. Ian, I saw for the first time, because I didn't see it before, the Mario Brothers 2. Is it just called Mario Brothers 2?
The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Super Mario Galaxy. I saw that for the first time, and what I will say is, just when Bowser Jr. turns up, it's just, you expect like somebody else's voice there. You just do.
Why didn't they just give Jack Black a bit more money and pitch him up?
I think it's because they'd already pitched him up for Mini Bowser, didn't they?
Okay, no, you make a fair point there. But then, what's the train of thought that leads to Benny Safdie?
Yeah, it is. They must have had other people on their list. He can't have been. How did that happen? I feel like that needs to go on the special features. We need to find out how that happened. It just doesn't feel like something... They didn't sit around a table and go, we need to get a voice, right, for Bowser Jr. I'm pitching Benny Safdie. Just... No.
No. I mean, because Brie Larson as Rosalina makes sense, because Brie Larson is a genuine Nintendo super fan, and she's done marketing for Nintendo and stuff in the past. And to be honest, if the Mario movie came out 5 years before, Brie Larson would have been Princess Peach. Most likely.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, but just the random ass casting to these films, where Jack Black as Bowser feels to me almost like the only one that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah.
Oh no, Anya Taylor-Joy, to be fair, actually, as Peach, sure, but Chris Pratt and Charlie Day as Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it with Charlie Day, because at least he's got a kind of not a funny voice, just a voice that isn't just where Chris Pratt in this trailer is just like it's trash, and there's no personality to that whatsoever. At least Charlie Day has some.
He said before the first one, didn't he, that people can be surprised with the voice that he goes for Mario, and then it's just his voice.
Yeah, and then for Garfield, he just does his voice.
Yeah, and for the Lego Movie, it's just his voice.
Yeah. Is
it just that he's really like efficient at just doing voiceover work that they've gone, do you know what? He might have his detractors. The guy's not that problematic. He just happens to be a Republican, which I think is a little bit now. We can't just go, no, he's a devil because of that.
He's Schwarzenegger's son-in-law, and it kind of seems like him and I think it's Catherine Schwarzenegger have a good relationship. And yes, he was married to Anna Faris, and it seems like that maybe didn't end super amicably, but it also wasn't he was shagging someone on the side or anything like that. It's just the fact that he is quite milquetoast.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Chris Pratt.
Okay.
It's that, but it's just the voice casting in that movie is weird.
What do you think of the trailer though?
It looks like a game trailer. Which
looks like a kids' film.
Which I'm
fine.
I'm kind of alright with. The first one was a kids' film, and that's what I really liked about it. In the same way as what I enjoyed about the Minecraft movie was that I understood none of it, but the kids that were watching it did.
I'm going to have another bang at the Minecraft movie before our year end for my focusing on surprises. I want to make sure it holds up.
Yeah, because I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would happily, I might rewatch it before year end just for pure entertainment value, because it's fun.
Yeah.
Next trailers. What? Got a new Avatar Fire and Ash trailer. Just. Cameron's kind of come out now, hasn't he, and said that if the movie doesn't make enough money, he's just going to write the books to conclude the story.
I know, it's like, don't threaten me with a fucking good time.
And
Jesus.
it's a little bit like it's weirdly, because he basically said that they will make the money, but if they don't, it's that. And it's a little bit like maybe Disney have said to him, this is the hard figure that it needs to make.
It's fascinating. So, actually, I was going to talk about this in what we watched, but bear with me. So, I've been doing a little bit of a deeper dive into Avatar stuff without actually watching the films over the last few days. First off, there's a very, very good 2-part interview with James Cameron on this podcast, The Town, that this guy Matt Bellany does, and he's been like an industry guy, like news reporter guy for years. Actually has a part in the Seth Rogen series The Studio, playing himself, and like he's very well known and respected in the industry. And he got James Cameron to sit down, and Cameron was saying, like, he kind of wants to talk more about the making of the film, because he wants people to understand that it's not AI and it is actually artists, and it's a lot of people coming together to make these things. And that's why he did the documentary series that's on Disney Plus now, Avatar Fire and Water, which I watched over the weekend, which Lottie also watched parts of it with me because she was just really interested. And it is kind of wild that those films are really acted out, and then they just stick all the animation over it. and like the extent to which it's like for the stuff towards the end of the second one where they're like trapped in the ship, if you remember.
Yeah.
Literally, they're doing it like all underwater, and the set. It's like they'll dress the set, do the shot, and then raise the set up, and then kind of like make all the adjustments and then submerge it all again. And it's no one other than like Cameron or Nolan could probably get away with getting a studio to bankroll that shit. And I'll be honest, I want to give them another go, and I think I want to give Fire and Ash a go, because Cameron himself feels just incredibly fucking genuine about these films.
I absolutely, I absolutely think
I
he
need
is.
to respect that more.
I absolutely think he is. However, I think with the Avatar thing for me, because the ending to that Avatar, there's a second Avatar movie, that battle thing is actually really good. Yeah. It is really good. The problem is, it's padded out with so much just floating around and swimming around, and basically you're watching it going, right, but what I am getting right now, effectively, is you're making me pay now to watch the fucking TV advertisements that you used to get in curries for the new TVs.
What I'm hoping with the new one, even though it had its premiere last night, and there's not a lot of, I don't think people are really allowed to do much social media reaction yet. But from what I've seen on Letterboxd from a couple of people who maybe shouldn't have said anything, because it was like journalists who put some stuff up on Letterboxd, and a lot of other journalists didn't. But it's that, it's too long again.
Yeah, it's longer than the second one, isn't it? I think it's it's like 3 hours.
3 and a quarter. Yeah, it's 3 and a quarter.
Yeah,
if it's less, like, oh, isn't Pandora a wonderful world? If it's actually too long because there's actually too much plot, I kind of think I might be all right with that, because I think they need to do that. And Cameron has said, I'm nearly done. Cameron has said in that interview as well that I referenced, there is one open thread left, and this
was that for this one, or was that
trilogy.
Was that for the next one? Was that including the next one?
This
I thought it meant the next one as well.
No, this is a trilogy that has a thread that could be explored if they get to do 4 and 5.
Oh, so he's already kind of backtracking on his 4 and 5. I mean, the fact is, the guy's in his... Is he touching 70 now?
I think he's like 73. Honestly, Mark, the interview's really interesting. And
I've seen bits of it.
He said he would write and produce. He won't necessarily direct. Which, I've got a slight sinking feeling that it'll be Robert Rodriguez going, "You rang?"
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I would love to see, just because the fact of the matter is about James Cameron is, I don't think he's a very good storyteller. I think he's an incredibly gifted filmmaker in the fact that he comes from, he came through Corman. He comes from an age before you had everything you could imagine at your fingertips. He comes from an age before that, where you had to think around problems. If you wanted to be ambitious, you had to work out a way for your ambition to exist that is there. And the great thing about him is, I think, I'm fairly certain I'm right in saying this, that every movie he's made, I'm fairly certain since, I think, The Abyss. So, The Abyss, and then it'll be Terminator 2. It's definitely from Terminator 2, might have been The Abyss, has been the most expensive movie ever made at that time. Constantly going through. And it doesn't litter them with stars as such. It's not that. What he does is he puts every ounce into, I want to do this. Right, but we can't do that. Why? Because the cameras won't do it. Then we have to build a new camera. And it's that. There's no right, we can't do this. It's why can't we do this? Because of this, then why can't we change that? Well, because of this, right, well then why can't... And it's that. It's don't tell me no, tell me how. And the advancements that have happened there, but then he is very much the guy who he wanted 3D to be a thing, and it's not. He bet big on that, and it didn't work. You know, he put a lot of money into technology on that. And the guy is fascinating. He's fascinating to listen to talk about film. I just wish that we hadn't had to put up with the past. You know, basically since since 1997, he's only made the Avatar movies.
Yeah,
So it's been on for 30 years, and we'd had effectively they are fucking animations.
Yeah, it's a bit of a waste, isn't it?
Yeah. Just wish he'd done something else.
Yeah, I mean, and now he's planning on directing this Ghosts of Hiroshima. Even though in that interview as well, he basically says, like, apparently the book, I think the book is just coming out or having a re-release or something. I don't know the detail, but he basically said, yeah, I let them say that I was planning on directing it just to get the author a bit of buzz around the book. He's
a fascinating guy, and it's really fascinating listening to him talk about movies, because I think that you said there, he's so into the idea of it. He lives and breathes this shit. Whereas, you know, somebody like I genuinely think that James Cameron, when he finishes a movie, that's it. He thinks that is the best version of that movie he could have made at the time, and now he needs to move on to the next one and make that the best movie he can make it at the time there. Whereas somebody like, for instance, I'm not picking him because I like his movies, Michael Bay finishes a movie and goes, that was fucking cool, bang, next.
Yeah. But look, I know I've been sniffy about Fire and Ash, and it is a little bit fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, fool me 3 times, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
But
we're going to do it, aren't we?
I'm gonna see Fire and Ash. I am.
The thing is, do you know what the thing is? Even after all that was saying and it looks crap and like that, I was watching it going, right, Ian said he's not seeing it. Bex won't see it. I think I might take the hit for the team on this one.
No, don't debase yourself like that.
I'm gonna go and see it.
I am actually somewhat intrigued by the idea of bad guy Navi and what that could bring to the dynamic of this all. And also, like, it appears that the human kid somehow can now breathe on Pandora, which, with this whole kind of like that humans have basically fucked the Earth over and now they kind of need somewhere else to live, seems like, okay, if we're going to get a bit of humans versus Navi versus bad guy Navi, I kind of want to see how that plays out. But I don't need, the great mother Awa, we need to respect her and the blah 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 blah. And I get that. We've had plenty of that, thank you, Avatar films. I would like to see a James Cameron action film at this point, please.
Yes. What else was there? Obsession. Did you watch the trailer for this, Ian?
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Like, the director's got a funny name.
Yeah, but it comes up at the end of it, I'm like, am I supposed to know who you are?
Yeah, no, I mean, that was no, honestly, Bex, like...
It just says at the end, like, from Chuck Terry, or whatever his name is, something like that.
No, I gotta see...
Curry Barker,
that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
who the fuck is he then?
is the YouTube guy that made that milk and cereal that I tried to get you?
Oh shit! Really?
Cool. So I'll break down the trailer for you. Looks quite interesting, right? Mm-hmm. Basically, he's watched The Substance, right, and gone, ooh, those phone conversations that she has with the guy, they're quite entertaining. I'm going to build a horror film around that.
Okay.
And that's what the entire trailer is. But it looks intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out in like May.
Yep.
It's like, why are we doing a teaser for this in December?
Yeah. It's like 6 months away.
Seems a bit previous.
I probably do need to watch that Milk and Cereal, and I feel bad that I didn't.
It's fine, don't worry about it. No one ever takes my recommendations. I made you all sit through all the fucking Hell House movies, so...
I think the fact that it was a YouTube horror movie.
You are?
I think the fact that it was a YouTube horror movie.
It's not a YouTube movie.
I thought it was. I watched it on YouTube.
Oh, I might have done, actually.
Yeah, so...
I might be lying.
you totally did.
Yeah,
I did, yeah. Ignore me. I get to make you watch Five Nights at Freddy's at some point this week.
Maybe.
You have to rewatch it for the new one.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't, actually.
Oh, go on.
People we meet on vacation.
I didn't watch this new trailer, because why?
I watched it, and went, I'm going to watch that in January and have a really good time.
I'll watch it in January on Netflix, why not?
Yeah.
But why does that need a second trailer?
Yeah, it's not a difference to the first trailer. At all.
Great.
Right, Mother Mary, the new David Lowry movie.
I've got one
We've got one
other.
more. Who we got?
New Jason Statham film, Shelter.
Oh.
It's Jason Statham.
It is Shelter.
He's a guy who's like an ex-killer person for the UK government or something, who's been tracked down, but there's a girl with him for some reason, and he's got to protect her. But Bill Nighy is doing a couple of days' work, talking into a headset, going, "We can't let him escape. You got to get him." It comes out in January. It looks like it's just the annual January Jason Statham is forced back into killing for some reason film. And that's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Somehow Jason Statham got paid $8 million for this, but the film apparently only cost $6 million or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely one of those.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch it. Yeah. I mean, the last time we had Statham around, it was for The Beekeeper, and that ended up being really quite fun.
Did you? No, you watched The Working Man. That
We
thing
did,
was
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. God, yeah. Yeah, that was garbage.
Directed by David Ayer, written by Sylvester Stallone. I said it was shit, and you didn't immediately jump down my throat. How dare you?
Oh, fucking
You should
hell.
be fucking ashamed of yourself, Mark.
I am a little bit, usually.
Yeah, it should be.
So, new David Lowry,
Yeah.
Mother Mary.
The most A24 trailer ever made.
It is A24, isn't it?
Look, I'm up for it. I like David Lowery.
Yeah.
I thought the fact that it said this is not a ghost story, I was like, no, because it doesn't have Joaquin Phoenix with a cloth over his head. It's not a ghost story. That was a weird in-joke.
It is, but also that's on the poster. I feel like that's the tagline.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that from the director,
looks like a ghost story.
This is not a ghost story. The first thing I think is, no, it's not. It's a different film by that guy.
It's such a I mean,
It is a weird one. When that popped up on the trailer, I was like, yeah, there's no indication from any of the trailer that it is a ghost story.
Yeah.
And then it's like, this is not a love story. It's like, okay, there's no indication at any point in the trailer that it is a love story. What the fuck are you getting at?
Yeah.
there's
But
just
Leslie Witchy vibes. Ding.
yeah.
Directed by David Lowery. Ding.
Can you refer to it as Leslie?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just an abbreviation of lesbian.
It has got a sapphic energy to it, yeah.
Yeah. A soundtrack by hot artists. Ding. It's a combination of different A24 elements combined into one super A24 film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trailer looks alright, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Looks good.
It looks quite interesting, yeah, 100%.
I am very much, if this is more than 107 minutes but less than 154 minutes, it's going to be shit. It has to be either that before 107 minutes or just too fucking long.
1 hour 50.
1 hour 50 just about gets away with it then, I think. You've got credits there.
Yeah, no, I think it looks good.
I thought it wrong-footed you quite nicely. That, alright, there seems to be some supernaturally kind of stuff happening in here. When at first I thought it was just going to be like resentful like fashion designer for big pop star has Bergman-esque psychological drama, and it's like, nah, we'll do some witchy shit. Cool.
Yeah, let's fucking do that. I'm up for that. I'm down for it. Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks weird. Looks weird, but in a very Lowry way. I very much like David Lowry as a filmmaker. I would very much like it that Pete's Dragon to not be my favourite David Lowry movie. And that's a great movie.
I mean, surely Green Knight's up there, no?
Pete's Dragon's a banger.
It is.
Yeah, Pete's Dragon fucks.
Yeah, it's a really,
Does it
really
also
good
slap?
film. It does. It's a banger.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
And The Old Man and the Gun's good as well.
It is,
Yeah, that's really good actually. That might be a little bit... No, it's not better than Pete's Dragon. Damn it!
And yeah, I, as you guys know, I'm partial to A Ghost Story. I know it's not everybody's like... Yeah, but it... You know, he's had some misses, but... Peter Pan and Wendy was way more interesting than it probably had any right to be. It just didn't work.
And the... What is it? Is it In Them Bodies Saints?
Oh, yeah. No,
That is nearly a fantastic movie. It's just not quite there. It's good, but it's so close to being great. I think it is that there.
I don't want to be reminded by the release year of that film because I feel like it was quite a long time ago now.
I feel like it might have
like
been.
that.
Peter Pan and Wendy was shit, wasn't it? That was a
Peter
real
Pan and
disappointment.
Wendy was shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'd rather take... in the Disney Plus... direct to Disney Plus era of those things, I'd take that over Zemeckis like shitting out Pinocchio.
I really disliked A Ghost Story.
I liked it. Ain't Anybody Saints is not as old as you think it is.
No.
No.
Well,
I was going early 2010s.
Oh, it is as old as you think it is.
Great, thanks for that, man.
I was going to say,
2013.
it's like...
I thought it was like 2009 in my brain.
It's 12 years old, Mark.
Right, that's not that old.
It's quite old.
Not in terms of films, it's not.
No.
Um,
In terms of real life, though.
right, Bex, you're going to have to...
Fuck off.
Oh, can't I just stay here?
No, because you'll get spoiled for it. I'll spoil it straight away.
Straight
I'll
away?
spoil it in 9 seconds.
If you're going to talk about Wake Up Dead Man, you kind of just need to talk about it.
She's going now and she's flipping the bird. I will text you when it's safe to come back.
I might be asleep by then.
That's fine.
Man.
Right.
Just for context, folks. Bex's new job. We can't talk about it in the slightest, but it will. I couldn't do it. I'd be dead.
Right.
That's okay to say, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery, written and directed by Rian Johnson, and Daniel Craig's back. Who's he brought along with him this time? He's brought Josh O'Connor. He's brought Glenn Close. He's brought Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner's there, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott for some reason, Callie Spenny, Thomas Hayden Church, Jeffrey Wright props up. He's brought Noah Segan, because of course he has. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's voice is there as well. And Annie Hamilton in just possibly one of the most erotic moments in cinema of this year. So yeah, Wake Up Dead Man. I'm going to get the IMDb to find out what that says it's about, because they're always funny. Wake Up Dead Man. And remember guys, we are all spoilers all the time. Right, listen to this banger of a fucking plot point from IMDb. Benoit Blanc returns for his most dangerous case yet. That's it. That's it. It's not. So, what I'll do a little bit. Josh O'Connor plays Judd Duplessis, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
He is a former boxer turned priest who punches a deacon for reasons unknown, but I think he's probably was in the right to punch him in the face. And thus, to kind of punish him, he's sent to this small place in... it's not too far, just outside rural New York, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it's like upstate New York, but not in the posh bit.
Where Josh Brolin's priest has been running the flock there, but as kind of he runs it in a very aggressive and judgmental way, and he's kind of a dick, and he has his loyal kind of flock that are there. What would you have it? He gets murdered, and Benoit Blanc's got to try and work out what's happened. Kind of, almost, sort of. What I would say there, going straight out of the bat is this movie is 2.5 hours long, and if you're expecting the continued adventures of Benoit Blanc, you might be a little bit disappointed because the fucker ain't in it that much.
Which is where we should probably open, I think.
Yeah.
This is Josh O'Connor's film.
Yep.
And
not a bad thing.
No, that's it. This is the first time I've seen Josh O'Connor on screen where I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Fantastic performance.
Very, very good. The way that, because Benoit Blanc is in like the first 10 seconds or so, because it's him reading the letter, is that right?
It is, yes.
The reading, like, because Benoit Blanc like tells him to write down what's happened.
Yeah.
And he's reading it. And then the first 45 minutes is this priest who is trying to do the right thing, but has very human impulses in terms of how to react to things, and has to deal with Josh Brolin, who is just using the sanctity of organised religion in all the wrong ways.
Mm.
And, the fact that this film basically is a sermon from Rian Johnson, whatever, about religion and how faith is a good thing.
Religion is
the way it. Sorry.
Yeah, faith is a good thing. Organised religion exploits that goodness.
Yes. Yeah. I thought was really, really interesting. I might just say my piece. Say my piece a little bit now, just while I'm thinking on something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So, and I'm looking forward to rewatching this with Don. It's on Netflix a week Friday, if memory serves.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the support. I think the supporting cast are the weakest of the three.
I'd agree with that.
Andrew Scott gets very little to do. He's basically the butt of a joke.
Yeah.
Callie Spaney, as much as I've just got a massive crush on Callie Spaney. I think she's wonderful. She doesn't have an awful lot to do in this.
Which I think is a shame, because I think she's actually, when she does have anything to do, she's really good. Whereas Andrew Scott, and I have nothing against Andrew Scott, I thought he's been good in things, seems a little bit like he's been waiting around and he's finally got out and gone, I was reading an article when you called me and I really want to finish the article now.
No, there is some of that energy to him. Like it's so, but yeah. Whereas like Glass Onion, which I talked about a little while back before I watched Wake Up Dead Man, everyone's fun in that. Honestly, I think everyone's fine. Kerry Washington may as well not be there. It's so yeah, but I think Josh O'Connor makes way more of an impression than Janelle Monáe does in Glass Onion. Even though Janelle Monáe's playing like a dual role in that entire role just felt like a bit of a fucking party trick if I'm doing two roles. This is a man struggling with his faith and... Well, no, he's not even really struggling with his faith, is he? It's just... I don't know what to do. And what do I do? And Benoit Blanc, even though he isn't a religious person, helps him discover his purpose again.
It's
which is wonderful.
I think it's not that he doesn't want to. It's that he doesn't. He wants to put across a certain message, and he feels that these people are embracing the wrong message that is out there, and that is against him. I was the same with you. I was a little bit sceptical. I'd read that Benoit Blanc wasn't in it that much in comparison to the first two, and that it was more Josh O'Connor's movie. I've not really enjoyed Josh O'Connor in that which I've seen him, which is very limited. But within, I would say, the first scene that he's in, I was like, oh, do you know what? Actually, yeah, this guy's good. Actually, he's playing that. He's playing quite human, really quite well. And I say, I'm all right now. I think I'm going to be okay going on this guy's journey that's going on with this. And he's an actor who I think he seems to shy away from having a big moment. And that's quite good. He plays it really, really well. I agree. I think the supporting cast are underwritten to an extent in the fact that they're just there to bounce off. What I will say is I'll get a few of the negatives out of the way, then I'll come to the positives, because I think there are easily enough positives within it. It is fantastically too long, to a ridiculous level, to the point where it was... There's a bit at the end, and I'll get to this person in a second, there's a bit at the end where one of the characters is unveiling the story and her effective confession. There, where I was watching going, I am not bored at this. I don't think I was bored at any point in it, but will you please fucking get on with it? You are talking so slowly, and it's almost like you could go to Ray Johnson. You need to speed this up. It's indulgent when it has no reason to be. It sucks all of the air out of it, and I think a lot of it is down to the fact that the world needs to wake up and realise that Glenn Close is not a very good actress.
And just correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't that confession happen at a point where she's taken something which means she's going to die? Yeah. And then it's kind of like the third Matrix film where Carrie-Anne Moss takes about 20 minutes to die.
Yeah. It's taken her way longer to die than it took Jeremy Renner to die of the same thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a good call. Okay, yeah.
But I agree. Kerry Washington basically plays the most fucking generic version of that character. There is nothing to her at all. Yeah. I think even, but you could actually think that people I think would say, yeah, that's the point. It's like, I don't think it is. I just think that Rian Johnson just basically gives each of these people a minor affectation to lift them, to give them something. So you've got, she smokes. It's like, really, is that the most interesting thing about her, that she took up smoking again?
It's an interesting one, this, because a lot of people were critical of Glass Onion about the fact that it was, broad in it, and very, very, very online.
Yes.
One thing I do really like about Wake Up Dead Man is it definitely has those elements, but he's toned that down. But what I also think, though, that he's just kind of assumed that we need to have a large cast because you need to go into it thinking which one of these famous people did it.
Yeah, sorry, Bob.
That's a problem. And that's a problem when it's a film that actually has a way narrower focus than either of the first two films. And it's a different kind of story that he wants to tell.
Yeah, it's not even really a whodunit.
No.
Because I'm not somebody who looks at these things, and I am quite easily sort of like, oh, fucking hell. But within, 2 minutes, I went, it's Glenn Close.
Okay, that's interesting.
There's a specific bit, I can't remember exactly what happened, but it's when he's in the office with her and she's doing filing. She says something, I was like, it's her. And okay. throughout the entire thing, there was not a single, even when you think, I think it's that person, there's little bits where within movies in these things where you go, maybe though, and it wasn't. Throughout the entire thing I was like, it's her. Even when it was fucking Jeremy Renner, I was like, it's her behind it all though. And
that Jeremy Renner reveal, it was like, it's way too early to be doing this, so something else is coming.
Yeah, and so that kind of took it away a little bit for me, in the sense that there was no who done it, but I don't think that the movies, the story is that bothered about the who done it-iness of it, until the reveals. It's not this web that gets spun, and then you get the big reveal at the end. It's almost like, well, he's worked it out really early on, and then he just gets to the end, and then he starts talking about it, he starts giving you the reasoning. So it's a little bit, I don't know, it's the first one was a really good whodunit.
Yep.
And the second one, the whodunit, was less good, but the characters were more developed across the board, and it was a character study that had a whodunit within it. And this is it's a different animal to that, and the whodunit is even less important, but also even less clever. Really, it's not. You don't, when you get the big reveal, you don't go, oh my god, you just go, oh right. Yeah,
because with Knives Out, the whole, she thought she gave him the wrong medication and that killed Christopher Plummer, but then it turns out that what is it? That she gave him the right bottle, but the killer swapped the guy who was actually trying to kill Christopher Plummer, swapped the labels around, but she knew. So instinctively, she gave him the right one because she knew the weight of it.
Yeah.
There's nothing as detailed within the whodunit aspect as that kind of oh shit, that's actually really clever kind of aspect to it. And then with Glass Onion, the whole, this is actually the dumbest thing that could have happened, and Daniel Craig is reacting to how shit the actual whodunit is.
Yeah.
But then it's how's Janelle Monáe gonna kind of actually get her revenge kind of a thing is actually more of the thing. This, it just doesn't have either of those aspects, and it is a little bit more played out. And again, I think Rian Johnson was not necessarily interested in telling this story in the format of a Knives Out film, and he's had to smush it into the format of a Knives Out film, which still has its pleasures, but for me is the one of the three that I like the least, even though I liked it.
Yeah, what I would say is, I think that Wake Up Dead Man is closer to Brothers Bloom out of his CV than any of his other movies.
That's a great shout.
I don't think it's necessarily got the zaniness that Brothers Bloom has, but Brothers Bloom has a lot of zaniness for the first half, and then becomes quite sombre for the second half. And I think it's got that kind of that sombreness and that almost sort of isolation and busyness, but business that doesn't really go anywhere. Element to it. It's got a lot of characters, but you introduce these characters, but they don't actually. Like I say, I mean, the Andrew Scott one's just baffling. Like, he's a writer who's now shit, and he built a moat. I mean, he built a moat around his actual house thing, and just was like, really, he did. It's a real weird film at points, but not like in a I've got this idea, but I'm not going to go anywhere with it. Because actually, I want to tell this story, but I need to throw these little things out.
The Andrew Scott character literally exists for the moment, and then the kind of like the joke at the end.
Yeah,
like that's it. That's it for his character. Like, literally, I cannot remember a single other thing about his character.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I think Renner's decent, but it's a little bit. But
he's alright. There's nothing to it.
No, there's nothing to it. But even the scene with the with the photo, when he keeps flipping the photo around.
Yeah.
In the bar, and then Josh O'Connor comes and looks and sees that the what is it? I'm looking at it, going, "There's two fucking lamps. That must come back at some point. That there's two fucking lamps. So it's clearly a different one." But they don't even go with that. Really, it's just there, but they don't actually explain it, and it's a 2.5 hour movie. It's a fun movie because Josh O'Connor carries it really well throughout.
And I will say, Josh Brolin in like the opening act is a fantastic dickhead.
Oh yeah. Well, the fact that he keeps on telling about all the things that he's masturbated over, and it turns out he can't even get an erection because of an operation he had, he's just being a dick. It's really that's really good. I mean, there's some fun bits in it. I mean, fucking hell, is his mother great beating the shit out of the young Martha.
Yeah.
Was very much like, at that moment also I was more like, well, do you know what, if they're showing this, they are not going to have the character of the harlot whore be a harlot whore. She will have to at some point be a sympathetic character, 100%. Which means that kid has to be a piece of shit character, which means she has to be on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so there's all of that, but also, hot girl in her underwear trashing a church. I actually did know that was on my kink list, but Rian Johnson didn't, and he put it on screen.
Great stuff.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
Look, it's good.
It's good.
That's it is, and I think in terms of what it's trying to say, I think it's definitely got more to say than Glass Onion did, which was basically Rian Johnson writing it in COVID lockdown and just like putting a lot of ideas made just very, I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards.
Yeah.
This feels like what he's trying to say is more considered, but it's come at the expense of the other stuff that usually makes a Knives Out film. Like, we haven't really talked about Daniel Craig at all.
Yeah.
He's good, but he is very much a supporting character in a Knives Out film.
He's good, but he is he's an observer. He's not an investigator in this.
Yeah.
He's what his thing that he's doing, the crime, the thing that he's trying to solve is ensuring that this doesn't get pinned on Josh O'Connor. not the actual murder. It's ensuring that Josh O'Connor doesn't accidentally fall into admit to something that he didn't do.
No, exactly. If Johnson does another one of these, and it's like he's done his contractual thing with Netflix now, if he does another one of these, I'd like it to be focused on Benoit Blanc, and even if it was just like it's a crime that's connected to him very directly in some sort of way, and have him be a participant in it more. That would be great. Because
they have said, I think that Ray Johnson and Daniel Craig have said that this isn't the last one, but it isn't necessarily their next project.
Yeah, they're not planning anything right now, but they're not saying this is the end. And if it were the end, I think it would be a shame.
I think it would be a shame. And I think, but Craig said, if he wants to still be making these movies in 20 years' time, I'll still be in them in 20 years' time. But I know that he wants to make other movies. And I think, the fact of the matter is, for Rian Johnson, is it's 20 years this year since Brick. And he's made, 7 movies, and 3 of them are Knives Out movies.
And also, he's been very involved in Poker Face.
Yeah.
Which is also Murder of the Week type stuff.
Yeah, so it would be really nice to see him do something else in between this.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see him do it. It'd be cool for another Knives Out movie that'll come in a few years' time. But I feel like maybe he needs something else, and then another Knives Out movie, or another couple of movies, and then another Knives Out movie in 4 or 5 years' time.
Agreed.
So yeah, but definitely not shit. It's
definitely not shit.
We've maybe talked it down a little bit, or I maybe have been a little bit too negative there. It's definitely not shit. It is definitely worth seeing for just, like I said, Josh O'Connor is really, really good in it, and I'm a little bit surprised that maybe that there is not surprised as such that there isn't more like awards talk, but if there was, it would be perfectly justifiable. I think just he doesn't have a big moment in it.
Yeah, no, it's interesting that you say that. It's not really getting any buzz for any Oscars at all.
No.
Whereas, I think Glass Onion might have got nominated for a screenplay, if I remember correctly. It was a COVID year. It was a COVID year. It was but yeah, I don't think this is getting anything. I think it's going to do perfectly well on Netflix, and that's going to be about it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not shit, and it is very much the vibe of the film is very release it in the winter months as well. I think it will go down well of an evening viewing on Netflix.
Yeah, good film. I will rewatch it in a fortnight's time, less than, with Bex, quite happily.
Yeah, I'll rewatch it with Dawn, assuming she hasn't heard me spoil anything about the new Knives Out. No, she is not. So there we are. Good.
What have you been watching, Ian?
Oh, so I've got a few things, but we did tease that I'd have some F1 chat. So, I haven't done this too much during the season, and we just brought Bex back, but she might want to autopilot for a little bit, I don't know. So, this Sunday is the last race of this season. In August, after the Dutch Grand Prix, I bet on Max Verstappen to win the Drivers' Championship at odds of 33-1. Max Verstappen, at this point, could very realistically win the championship with one race to go, despite at that point being 104 points behind the leader. Now, in terms of points, just for context, you get 25 points for winning a race. And then it kind of progressively goes down through the top 10 places. So, in that time, Max Verstappen has clawed back. I mean, what shit? 104 take 12. He's now 12 points behind. That's 92 points. How has he done that? So, the McLaren boys, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, have been there or thereabouts all season. The championship's basically been jostling between the two of them. Verstappen hasn't been second since the Japanese Grand Prix, back before I went to Japan in April. However, the last couple of races, so the Las Vegas Grand Prix, Max Verstappen won, but Norris and Piastri were, I think, second and fourth, if memory serves. But they both then got disqualified in the hours after because their planks on the bottom of their cars had weared away too much, even though apparently by too much they mean by the width of an average A4 piece of paper. And so they both got disqualified from the race, which I said in our boy chat at the time, I thought was basically conspiracy bullshit that F1 just wanted to extend Verstappen his chances into the weeks ahead. Because basically, if they hadn't been disqualified, he basically would have been done. However, they tested all the top 10, and the McLaren drivers were the only two who fell over with this. So it was like, all right, it's the team. So we have the Qatar Grand Prix this weekend. Now, essentially, here's where tyres come into play, just like the F1 film. So, because of projected potential of danger for drivers if the tyres went further, Pirelli, the tyre manufacturer, said these tyres cannot do any more than 25 laps. After 25 laps, they've got to come in for a pit stop. The race was 57 laps long.
So they've got to do at least 2 pit stops, then?
Yeah. On lap 7, Nico Hülkenberg spins out. And at this point, a safety car comes out. Now, the safety car, if that comes out, that basically means that if you pit, it's going to lose you less time than it normally would, because if you're driving behind a safety car, everybody's all bunched up and limited in speed. So if you do a pit stop, it's not going to take you as much time to catch up, essentially. So, McLaren, their strategists went, no, you guys stay out because we think other drivers are going to come in, and then when they go out again, they're going to start causing traffic for Max Verstappen. Guess what? The McLaren drivers and one other were the only... the one other didn't pit then. Apologies. The McLaren drivers are the only ones who pitted. So Max Verstappen, who was basically was able to, once the safety car went again, was able to just sprint off into first and fuck off. Because he had the faster pit stops. He had the pit stop that took the less amount of time. The McLaren boys were fucked. And then, so basically, Verstappen won. Oscar Piastri, who qualified first for the sprint race last weekend, won the sprint race and qualified first for the Grand Prix, finished second, and Lando Norris finished fourth, would have finished fifth if Kimi Antonelli didn't fuck up on the last lap and allow Norris in. So now we have this position where, in no fault of the McLaren drivers, in the last 2 races, they've been disqualified from one race because their fucking cars weren't set up correctly. and got fucked out of higher positions because their strategist ballsed up. So now, Lando Norris, if he comes on the podium, he still wins the championship. But if the race last week, the sprint race and this race, if all went well, all he had to do was come third on each one. Now he has to come third on this one, and if Verstappen wins, it doesn't matter. Norris still wins. If Norris comes fourth and Verstappen wins the title despite being over 100 points off it a few months back. It will be the biggest balls up by a constructor F1 has ever seen. And I wouldn't be surprised if both Lando and Oscar are, fuck you, I'm out as soon as my contract's done. Which for Oscar is next year. And I think Lando might be next year or the year after. It will be so embarrassing. Because the thing is, I'm nearly done. All the way through the season, we're treating both our drivers fairly. We're treating them both fairly, equally. It's called papaya rules, because papaya's their fucking colour. They call it papaya rules. If they weren't doing that, they would have pitted Oscar Piastri in that pit stop on lap 7, because he had the track advantage. They would have pitted him. They would have pitted Lando Norris later. Piastri would have won. And now Piastri has still got an outside chance of winning the championship, but it will be difficult. And it shouldn't have come to this. Like Verstappen, for like the last few months, has been like, I'm not winning the championship, so I'm just driving. I'm having fun while I'm driving. It's fine. I'm not going to win. It's all good. Now there's no pressure on me, because if I don't win, no fucker expected me to. If I win, it will be the greatest championship I've ever had, and it will actually probably destroy McLaren.
That's wild.
F1's good. F1's good.
Isn't there like new teams next year or the year after?
Oh,
isn't like a new team coming in the year after?
Yeah, there's an 11th team. Yeah, Cadillac are coming in.
Is it Cadillac that are doing it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even though weirdly they're not going to have their own engines for the first few years. They're going to be buying their engines from Ferrari. But yeah, no, Cadillac are coming in. There's going to be 11 teams next year. I'm looking forward to next year, because also all the regulations are changing and the cars are all going to be completely different, and everybody's just starting from the same place. But the speculation is my team, Mercedes, have the best power unit. And I'm really, really looking forward to that, even though our main driver is a knob.
Who's your main driver?
George Russell.
Yeah, he's a knob.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bad. So, look, F1, honestly, Sunday, if you're just interested in sports at all, is going to be something. It's going to be very, very dramatic. And it's, you know, Verstappen either wins the best title of his life or another driver wins for the first time. Either way, it's going to rule. So, in terms of films, Nightmare Alley. I forgot to talk about this last week. Watch the Criterion 4K. Watch the 6 minute longer black and white extended cut. Couldn't tell you where the 6 minutes came from. Yeah. But looks really, really good in black and white. And that film is too long, but has the final scene where Bradley Cooper agrees to take on the role of the what's the fucking word? It's not freak.
Gimp.
It's
Gimp.
Sorry?
Gimp in it.
Is it Gimp?
I think it is.
Okay, it's going to bother me. I don't think it is Gimp.
I don't think it is. It's something like that, isn't it? But I'm saying Gimp. I don't think it is. It's something. What is it?
Okay, never mind. Anyway, I've been going long anyway. So, but yeah, Nightmare Alley still very good. It's not Del Toro's best, but fair play. It's a good little mystery. Geek. Thank you. I knew it. I was thinking it ends with a K. Geek. Yeah, you're right.
Gimp would be funnier though.
Yeah, it would have been funny
With a ball gag and everything. Sorry.
I will say though, spoiler alert for Nightmare Alley. Their plan at the end, where it's like Bradley Cooper convincing the guy that Rooney Mara is his like dead daughter come back to life, and then the guy's like, I want to go see her, and then Bradley Cooper's like, fuck, my plan's ruined, because he wants to walk up to her. It's a bit shit. But yeah,
it is incredibly. And so, what is your first name, Mr. Burns? I don't know.
It is a little that. But yeah, no, it's a good film. I prefer it when it's at the circus. Okay, rewatched The Naked Gun because it was cheap on Apple TV the other day. That film, I mean, like, she had a head that could make a body move around. That's a butt that would say, hey, I'm a talking butt. Is just incredible. Yeah, just jokes, and not all of them land, but they didn't in the original films either. But most of them do, I think.
I think it's got a good hit rate, hasn't it?
That's the thing. The hit rate is incredible. It is a great film. You can't fight City Hall. No, it's a building.
That is a great line.
It's just Paul Waterhouse's delivery as well.
I would like to rewatch that.
It's really good. Just the fucking title sequence as well, where the letters are too big, so it has to do gun going down because they've run out of room left to right. It's great. It's so dumb, but it's great. Okay, rewatched Arrival for some fucking reason.
How was that on rewatch? Because I really like Arrival.
Yeah, no, I mean it's.
Is that the Amy Adams
sad.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Amy Adams one. I was just making sure I was thinking of the right one.
Yeah. Super sad. But I love the idea of the alien language, and you know how it's like got loads of different meanings in that, like what the kind of inky stuff is saying, and the idea of not necessarily. Like, there's a scene where Amy Adams is, like, breaking down the construction of a sentence and why it's going to take so long for them to actually figure out the alien's language. And I love that. I love that kind of, like, heady, theoretical conversation stuff. But then at the end of it, it's Amy Adams basically going, even though I know my daughter's going to die of a rare disease, I'm still going to go through it with it because it's, like, you've got to live life. You know, it's just like really devastating.
It is. Once I think in that last, because it's good. I think that last 10 minutes when it all comes together, and you realise where the pieces have been and what's going on. You're like, oh fuck.
No, no, because I mean,
it's a gut punch of a movie.
Yeah, because you've got that emotional gut punch, and then you've got like the narrative thing of the Chinese general coming up to her in the future and saying, I needed to meet you in person so I could tell you, like, here's my number and you need to say this stuff. And then in the present she's doing that, so then the Chinese general is like, holy fucking shit, I need to listen to her and stand down. You know, like, it's I like how it operates on both of those levels, but it's that emotional one that you are obviously more connected to, and it's also it's just super clever. At the start of it, it's got, all right, she had a daughter and she died, and then they actually do a really good bit of sleight of hand throughout the whole thing of never quite like revealing what's going on. Like there's a reference to the fact that her ex-partner was a scientist. You know, but
she's a scientist, so you just kind of assume, yeah,
no, exactly. And it. So yeah, I don't think there's any way, unless you read the short story, of knowing where the fuck it was actually heading.
No, yeah, I genuinely remember seeing it at the cinema and kind of just sat there as the credits rolling, going, "Oh fuck."
Yeah. A fantastic fucking film. And on rewatch as well, just like it's so interesting. Great stuff. Okay. Watch The Holiday. Again, because of course I did. You know, like it's weird that Jack Black is only single in that film for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It is a little reboundy, and I would have preferred if Kate Winslet fucked Eli Wallach. But the Jude Law and Cameron Diaz stuff, there's objectively, I'm sure there's a bunch of shit wrong with it, but subjectively, those two really look like they want to fuck each other, and that works really well for their plot.
It's a good film. It's a really entertaining film. Is The Holiday. I only rewatched it. I think not last year. I think I watched it last year, and I watched it the year before on your recommendation. Because I think I watched it when it first came out, and just it been a little bit nonplussed. Then because you were so like effusive about it, I was like, fuck it, I'm giving this another go. Because if Ian is that effusive about some film like that, then I'm probably going to really get on with it as well. And I did. And I will rewatch it again this year.
Yeah, I think it's a banger. I didn't watch it last year, but it's like I've logged it on Letterboxd 5 times, so I've watched it a fair few times, and yeah, I really enjoy it. My last one for this week is trying to catch up on some year-end kind of stuff. So I watched a indie film. I think it played Sundance. It's on Mubi now. Sorry, Baby. This is written and directed by Eva Victor. So letterbox synopsis. Agnes feels stuck. Unlike her best friend Liddy, who's moved to New York and is now expecting a baby, Agnes still lives in the New England house they once shared as graduate students, now working as a professor at her alma mater. A bad thing happened to Agnes a few years ago, and since then, despite her best efforts, life hasn't gotten back on track. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. So, this film is one of the best tonal tightropes I have ever seen.
Oh, wow.
And the fact that it's Ava Victor's like debut is mad. It basically it plays out as like sections that kind of like flit about in time a bit, and is about not about. It contains a very serious subject in it, but the way that it's one of the most interesting films about trauma I've seen in quite some time, and is unafraid to be funny in its depiction of how people might react to that, and is quite something as a result. I want to be unspoilery here, but I hope people who've seen it know what I'm talking about. I'd like to think they do anyway. Ava Victor has got a voice and she's got an eye, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what she does next. I feel like this is the kind of thing that will do really, really well at the Indie Spirit Awards, and you won't see it anywhere else. But yeah, it's lovely. It's a weird fucking thing to say about this film, considering what it's about, but it kind of is, and especially in its last scene, I'm being very oblique there, but Ava Victor's great in it. Naomi Aki plays her friend Liddy. She's really good in it as well. It's about how bad things happen to people, but things kind of have to go on in order for you to live your life, and you shouldn't be defined by those bad things, but they'll be there as well in your memory. And great. John Carroll Lynch as well.
I bet he has a really nice bit in it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's very briefly in one scene, then he's got a scene with him and Eva Victor, and he's fucking great. And it's really, really cool to see him in something, because I haven't seen him for a while. Interesting film is Sorry Baby. If you've got Mubi, check it out. I'll say that. That is me.
Cool. Right. What have you watched, Bex? We watched Solo.
Okay, so I completely forgot that Welcome to Derry existed until the end of the week because exams. So I was distracted, and then I was like, oh my god, I've got that to watch, and then it's not too much of a wait to the next one. So I watched the newest episode of Welcome to Derry, which just seems to get better and better every week, which prompted me to then watch It and It Chapter 2.
Nice.
Just to kind of go, right, okay, if this is the mythology they're working off, I need to remember what it is, because the book and the miniseries and the films are all very different. The miniseries is close to the book, but there's only so much you can do in the final battles with a giant spider. But then, like, the Muschietti movies take it in a completely different direction with the imagery and stuff like that, and the TV series is very much pulling from the vibe of the book with the emulating your greatest fear kind of thing, and using that to its advantage, but it also very much goes with the imagery that's used in the films. So yeah, I rewatched them. They're not as good as the miniseries for me. Not more so because I don't love all the changes that have been made, but I don't hate them. The miniseries isn't the book, and the book is what I actually love. I just happen to love the miniseries by virtue of, and obviously Tim Curry. So it's not even so much the changes that I don't like that bother me about it. It's the change that's been made to make it more linear. So with the miniseries, you've got the grown-ups finding out that they have to go back to Derry and showing their stories as kids through flashbacks, also showing them meeting up interspersed with this. So it intermingles the past and the present really quite well. Whereas with the movies, it's just like, right, number one's them as kids, number two's them as adults. And it takes a certain amount of, like, I don't really know how to term it. It makes it interesting the way that it intersperses the past and the present in the miniseries. The past very much feeds what's happening in the present, and it's right there, and you can see the correlation. Whereas I think because the movies are done as completely separated and they were 2 years apart, I think it loses a bit of that kind of the magic of the miniseries. I guess. But I disliked them a lot less, especially Chapter 2, because I really didn't like Chapter 2.
Actually, it's 15 years long.
Before my rewatch. And I quite enjoyed it this time round. So, yeah. I watched all of the new...
Kiki's not a fan of your opinion of it Chapter 2.
No.
Sorry.
Apologies. Give her a pat on the head from me. I also watched all the new Stranger Things episodes.
Have you?
Yeah. Back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I would say it's up there with, for me anyway, obviously it's subjective, but it's up there with the best episodes of the entire thing for me.
So,
Yeah, Donna's been enjoying it too.
So it drops in 3 tranches, is it?
2, I think. I think it's just
No,
these. Is it 3?
There's another one around Christmas. I think it might be Christmas Day, and then the finale's New Year's Eve.
Ah, okay. Yeah. That's fair.
Like, people wait for that shit, have it spread out over just over a month, so people have got to subscribe to Netflix for more than a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very clever thing.
Okay, so we've got 1 on Christmas Day, 2 on Boxing Day, and 1 on New Year's Day.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I know. And
I
then
suppose, to be fair, if you're going to watch all 3 of those on Christmas Day, it would be a bit,
Yeah.
do you need help?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I won't be watching Stranger Things on Christmas Day. Have you guys seen the stage play?
What? Of Stranger Things?
There's spin-off stage play. Apparently,
Yeah, the first Shadow, is that what it's called?
I think something along those lines. Yeah. Apparently that's canon and it gets referenced in this season. So if you've not seen it,
Oh, bloody hell.
maybe get Donna to gen up on the plot, which is handily quite in-depth and detailed on Wikipedia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a prequel about Henry
Don't know that.
Who's Henry then?
Vecna, the bad guy.
Still don't know who he is.
Oh.
Did you watch season 4? Ian?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't watch Stranger Things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Henry is the bad guy, and it's kind of how he ends
Henry
up.
is Vecna like Zendaya is Michi.
Sure.
Okay.
But yeah, very good. It does amuse me how much we've all, like, Stranger Things fans have collectively gone, look, we know Noah Sharp's really problematic, but let's just get through this last fucking series and enjoy it, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like a major part of this one. I mean, he's been a major part of all of them, theoretically. The whole thing kicks off because he gets kidnapped. But Zendaya is Michi. Okay. But he's absent from a lot of it and backgroundy. So, but this one is front and centre, which gross. But yeah, the thing itself is good. I started watching something else on my own, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. So that, I believe, is me done.
I think the only thing I've watched solo so far this week was I rewatched Home Sweet Home Alone.
Why?
I do it every year.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's some kind of penance that I'm paying for something that I'm not quite sure what it was.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to think, and you're gonna have to make amends for it, so you don't have to watch that anymore.
It appears like I just keep watching it. Yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good, man.
I mean, no, it's not. We had this conversation last year.
Yeah, and the year before that, I believe.
Yeah.
It's
There's a lot of Christmas movies you can watch, dude.
Yeah, I know, there is. I thought I'd get one of the shit ones out of the way pretty early.
You could just, not watch the shit ones.
It appears like that's not an option for my brain. So yeah, so I watched Home Sweet Home Alone, which the problem with Home Sweet Home Alone is they make the critical mistake of not making the kid likeable in any single way.
Love it.
You don't want him to survive, and the burglars effectively.
Are you on their side?
You're on their side because they've got a reason for doing it rather than just being, criminals. And it's sort of that weirdness of why can't there just be that? And then the thing they'll be, well, that'd just be remaking Home Alone, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, because that's what you're doing. But then you try to add a message in there. Home Alone doesn't need a message.
No, No, it's about a kid battling robbers with micro machines. Just fucking stop trying to make it deep.
Yeah. If they're going to do another one, bring back Macaulay Culkin.
I really like his idea for like...
His idea is pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his idea?
It's like some real dark shit, innit? Like Kevin's gone like down a really dark path.
Yeah.
And yeah.
His kid.
Something like that, yeah. I can't remember the intricate details, but it's good.
His kid sets up like a Home Alone house that he's got to runs away to like a Home Alone house, and basically he has to like try and get through the house to get his kid back or something like that. Innit?
Something like that, yeah. I also like the theory that Kevin McAllister is Jigsaw. that one's been floating around for years, but I love it.
Yeah. We did our customary rewatch of Planes, Trains and Automobiles, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
And it's Planes, Trains and Automobiles, isn't it?
It hits different after watching that documentary.
Still a fucking 5-star banger, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but I mean, like it hits more.
Yeah, it does. It's just that it's still there's a few great gut punch moments. I mean, there's the ending, which is just one of the greatest ever gut punches. That even when you know all these years later after watching it dozens of times, still fucking crucifies you. But then the bit where he's shooting him out, and it's just like, you don't need to do this. He's at no point has he been anything but who he says he is.
I mean, yeah, he's annoying, but he's well-meaningly annoying.
Yeah, he just sees the good in everybody.
Yeah. I said to you as well, though, didn't I? Because obviously, like watching the documentary gives you a bit of an insight into like how a lot of these works were made and stuff like that, and it is very telling who is the more skilled at improv.
Yeah.
When Steve Martin's having his rant and it's like, mate, that wasn't even a good insult. John Candy would have fucking smashed that insult out of the park, but he's too fucking nice.
Yeah. Right. Before we do the new film we watched, what else did we rewatch, Becky? What else did we rewatch?
We rewatched Holiday, didn't we?
We did rewatch Holiday.
You fucking love that movie way too much.
Fucking do love that movie. It is a stone cold banger.
It is very good. I enjoyed it.
These ground for divorce at this point, but
no, I don't mind Holiday. If he made me watch like the Home Sweet Home Alone kind of shit with him.
You're watching Hot Frosting with this year.
I don't think I am.
You are.
No, I offered to watch it last night because we couldn't find anything else.
You are watching Hot Frost this year. Hot Frosty is good.
You aren't making me watch a film.
I'm gonna.
But you dream on.
Hot Frosty genuinely has no
Mark,
rights.
she's harder than you now. Just be careful.
I know, but I will trick you.
No,
I will.
I'm also smarter than you.
I never said you weren't.
So you're not going to be able to trick me.
But yeah, Holiday. It's just great. It's just good fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is fun.
Do you know what's not fun? What's really weirdly like
the opposite of fun.
The opposite of fun, but starts really well, and then gets into the point of where when you're watching it, you're going, the problem. I said this didn't when we were watching it, Bex. The problem with this film now is the people making it are having way more fun than the people watching it.
And actually, I'm going to put it out there, Ian. I blame you for us watching this film.
I was always going to watch it.
Yeah.
You blame Ian for you watching it. I was always going to watch it.
No, but it was just after he'd watched it that you were like, oh, do you fancy watching Freakier Friday?
Oh, yeah. Look, I mean, to be fair, my review wasn't exactly effusive.
I know, but you put it back in his brain. I feel like it had fallen off the front page on Disney Plus. He'd have forgotten it existed.
Yeah, but then one day I'd have been like, oh. Right, so. Right. The kids are actually more entertaining, and their story and their little aside is more fun than Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. When the flip happens, everything up to the flip is quite entertaining, and there's actually a bit that genuinely had me howling with laughter. Had to pause it, didn't it?
Yeah, what was that?
So there's a bit in the very early on where Lindsay Lohan is having a problem with her phone at a school,
Oh, God, yeah.
and she can't do something on it. She can't answer FaceTime, I think it is, something like that, or can't cut it off.
He's trying to reject a call, yeah.
She's trying to reject a call, and literally, as she's doing that, saying, "Don't like use this," literally a kid just walks by and just without even looking at the phone, just presses a button and continues walking, and it stops, and it fucking kills me. For some reason, that kid deserves Best Supporting Actor for that moment. It was perfect.
It was good. That one bit.
And I was enjoying the movie. The little bits, it was good. And then the flip happens, and the two kid actors, the girl who for some reason is putting on a terrible British accent, just cast a British person, because that accent that Americans put on for British people, no British person speaks like that. And the girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, are actually quite entertaining.
Sure.
But
not as themselves at the start. They're just fucking annoying. The food fight is good.
The food fight is good. And I genuinely, I would like to know if food fights are as prevalent in America as movies have led me to believe.
Yeah, do you know what happens? You do that, and then you go and you fall in some quicksand.
Yeah. But, genuinely, I think that if enough people from the Academy watch this movie, they should ask Jamie Lee Curtis to return her Academy Award.
She's pouring it, isn't she?
It's borderline. I feel like, again, everybody that's watched it could collectively sue Disney for emotional damage and would win. It is staggering how bad she is in this, and how just not funny. I mean, Chad Michael Murray is doing an awful lot in this movie to make her...
Holy shit, is that who that is?
Yeah. To seem less shit. And I like the fact that Chad Michael Murray effectively now has gone, do you know what? I'm not that great an actor, right? So I'm not going to end up doing anything big. But do you know what I am? Still pretty fucking hot, and I have incredible hair.
He does have good hair.
Right? So he just turns up in things.
You got, baby.
Yeah, he just turns up in in random things and just flips his hair around and just walks around looking quite hot. And it's like, do you know what, mate? You're actually quite good at that. Fair play. He's good in it. The future husband, he's good in it.
Manny from The Good Place.
Sure, why not?
You watched 2 seasons of it.
And it is one of the most forgettable shows I've ever watched.
He's good in it though. He's cute.
Sure. He's good in it. But the middle section is painful.
Well, the thing is, right, we'd been out for a few drinks, hadn't we, before we decided to watch. We'd been out for a couple of pints, and we were like, oh yeah, Freaky Friday. And so we watched the beginning bit, pre the switch.
Yeah.
But we'd had a couple of pints, so even post-switch, it didn't seem too heinous that evening. And then we turned it off and went to bed and, put it on again, another night. And we were like, what the fuck has happened to this film? It's like we turned it off and it just went shit. And I feel like it probably went shit prior to us going to bed, but because we were in a forgiving mood, it didn't hit as hard. And then going back to it, yeah,
real weird movie. I mean, wild that it made $150 million at the box office.
Yeah. The thing is, the bloopers bit at the end of the credits is way funnier than anything in the movie, apart from that one kid blocking her phone.
That fucking great moment. One of my moments of the year. Probably gets a 4 star just for that moment. Honestly, fucking great. What a picture.
There you go, it is good.
I didn't hate it, but it's shit. Is what I will say. I enjoyed my time. It wouldn't quite be a Geostorm, but I don't think I could say... Yeah, no, it'd probably be a Geostorm for me. What? Why look at that?
Freakier Friday?
Yeah.
Alright.
What?
I worry about you, Foster.
The bit with the kid.
You can't.
I can.
No.
I can. And I thought the kids were good in it. Yeah.
In parts.
I thought they were good. I thought they dealt with being kids and slightly annoying. And
You think that the badly accented girl
The
did
accent, the
Jamie Lee Curtis good?
Yeah, I thought she did it all right. I thought Jamie Lee Curtis did her bad.
I think they both did each other bad.
I thought she was all right as that. I thought Jamie Lee Curtis was terrible and played it like she was 7 rather than she was like.
Well,
17.
Jamie Lee Curtis played Jamie Lee Curtis badly.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, that was what we've watched.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. We do have. Oh, by the way, our audience poll on Now's Out it was at 100%. Definitely.
100%. There we go.
We do have. We have some feedback from Ethan Barr, who just says, "Love the pod as ever." At the Ian Free Sinners episode at the moment, I should say is Ethan watches the films. Listens to the podcast as he watches the films. Mm-hmm. So he's always a little bit behind. Still ages away, but I've caught up loads. And Dylan asks us, are there any Christmas films that you actively hate when they roll around each year?
Holiday.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
And what's that other fucking awful one with Martine McCutcheon? Love Actually.
Holiday's
Love
good.
Actually.
You should watch Holiday again. It's good.
Maybe. I just remember hating it when I watched it and being really upset by it. I think largely the fact that anyone would fucking date Jack Black was a real issue for me.
Yeah, but now everyone knows that, he'd be a catch.
A catch.
True. It's an interesting one though, because I think it says something about like the way that culture is now. That when we talk about things like kind of rolling around again, I kind of feel like you're the master of your own domain when it comes to that, because like there's a bunch of shit Christmas films, but they just don't appeal to me.
Yeah, I think the only reason like Love Actually and oh my god, Elf. Completely forgot about Elf. I think the only reason they bother me so much is because they are constantly mentioned. Oh yeah, I watched Love Actually. It's just such a great Christmas movie. It's fucking horrible. It's horribly dated as well. And like Elf is just such an embarrassing performance from.
You really do hate Elf.
I hate it. Yeah, it's crap. It's embarrassing, and yeah. So I think that's why, because they're the biggies. They're the biggies to some people, and so they get brought up, and I'm just like, it kind of makes my opinion of people change a little bit.
See, I'm different in the fact that I am incredibly forgiving of Christmas movies.
We are aware, yes.
So
Just take out Christmas from that sentence.
So like, I'm looking through it and looking at what unobjectively bad movies and going, yeah, I'm going to watch that though, and I'm going to watch that, and I'm going to watch that. I don't hate it, but I also will never watch it again. Is The Muppet Christmas Carol. Don't hate it, but I cannot watch it anymore.
You're a fucking idiot. You should watch it like every
But I know
3 days
that's
over
like
Christmas.
every year ones, but I just...
Every Christmas Eve, baby.
Yeah, but I could... Alright, I've got one for you. Red One.
Yeah, alright.
What if we did Christmas from the logistics side of it?
Yeah.
But Red One doesn't roll around, because I'd say Fred Claus. Like, Fred Claus, like, not only did a showing of that nearly lose me a job, but it was also a piece of shit film.
That's fair.
But no one mentions it. No one talks about it.
I think I'm possibly the opposite of this question, in the fact that there are some bad films that I will defend. Like, I've been on the Jingle All the Way is fucking brilliant for decades, and recently, over the past few years, people have started to come around and say, oh, it's actually a really good comment on the commercialisation of consumerism of Christmas, and how it becomes this all-encompassing thing. It's like, I mean, kinda, but it's also quite funny. so there are bits, like that. But there's just a lot of movies like that. I like it every year when I discover like a new Christmas movie that might not even be new necessarily to me. They might not be like new release. It might be just newly to me. Like last year, I watched Last Christmas. Fucking loved it. Really liked Last Christmas.
Was last year the first year you watched Klaus as well? It was, wasn't it?
Was, yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'll be watching both of those again. I'm going to watch A Very Jonas Christmas, and I don't care.
I got 10 minutes into that.
That doesn't surprise me. I will get all the way into it.
They started singing a song. It's like the first one after the main title sequence, and I was just like, I don't like the way you're singing. It off.
I don't think I've ever been so close to asking you for a divorce.
I'm really looking forward to rewatching Carry On, which apparently is the most watched movie on Netflix made movie they've ever had, which is wild. Mm-hmm. But that's what making a Christmas movie that isn't like a Hallmark movie will do for you.
Yeah, if you look at Netflix's Christmas fucking offerings at the moment, it's all just the shite that they've made themselves, isn't it?
Yeah, but one of those is Hot Frosty.
No, Mark.
It is true. It's a good film.
Nobody likes Hot Frosty.
I mean, I might even rewatch The Merry Gentleman, and that was garbage.
You're such an idiot.
I need to watch Champagne Problems, directed by the guy who directed Daredevil. That's getting watched at some point.
Champagne, is that a Christmas one?
Yep.
I think I'm just going to stick to watching like the classics.
Champagne Problems. Let me have a look at this.
An 8-bit Christmas.
Directed by Mark Steven Johnson.
Yeah. I'll watch that. It's got a guy in it called Tybalt.
Tybalt?
Tybalt D. Monton Lambert.
What, is that a character
That's
name?
that's the actor's name.
Fuck off.
Yeah. He plays Hugo Castle. It's also got an answer in it, actually called Falula Borg. This can't be real. Yep, gonna watch the shit out of that. Yeah. What? Right, well that was that question. I forgot I was hosting for a second there. Ian,
Great work, very professional. Love it.
You try hosting for a fucking week.
Nah.
Boom! Ian, what we covering next week?
So, Becky mentioned Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
FNAF 2! Woo!
I don't think I can get to that. Because Donna's away this weekend, and I'm seeing Kill Bill the Whole Bloody Affair on Friday night.
Which is fair. So wait.
So, you guys have a great time, and I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Well, depending on when we're thinking of recording, I might not be on anyway.
Yeah, you might have to give next week on this, mate. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's basically, it has to be Wednesday next week for me.
Yeah, I'm at work till 9pm.
Yeah.
What days could you record, Bex, just out of interest?
I'm off on Friday.
That's it.
Oh, is that it? Oh, fuck. Alright, unfortunately, Bex will not be with us for next week's show.
But I will bring your views of FNAF to them.
They will be
Bro.
good.
Maybe.
In-depth thoughts.
Yeah. I will just go, Bex thought it was alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, very much looking forward to watching Kill Bill the Whole Bloody Affair.
Yeah, Mark and I will do Kill Bill the Whole Bloody Affair. I'm ever so sorry, but Friday night is when I'm seeing Kill Bill the Whole Bloody Affair.
Oh no, next Friday I meant.
I could potentially record. I'm going to be very hungover and I want to just flown back from Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Maybe Bex skips a week and then you're back the week after. Can you be back the week after?
I am actually off the Wednesday of the week after, so.
Yeah.
Free. All right. Okay, that's fine then. Is that okay, Bex?
Yes.
Well, maybe we cover FNAF then.
It'd be late.
Cover
by then.
FNAF on the Wednesday after.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe I can get to it then. I don't know. I'm going to see what you guys think of it. To be honest.
Yeah, if we can go, 'tis garbage.
What's out the week after?
It's not Avatar, is it?
No,
That's week
it's
after.
not. December 12th. There's. I want to say there's something, but I can't to mind think of what it is. So maybe we do just do Five Nights at Freddy's.
FNAF.
FNAF.
I am 100% going to be watching my animatronics trilogy before I go see FNAF 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Again?
Fucking love it, mate.
What, Willy's Wonderland, the Banana Splits, and Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes.
That's good watching.
It really is. I'm very excited for it.
I need to know what's coming out on the 12th. Oh, it's Eternity.
That's out.
No interest in that whatsoever.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
No, do you know what it was? The Shining 45th anniversary in IMAX. So actually, to be fair, I probably could do FNAF.
Let's do FNAF 2 then. On that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
That's
Right. That was episode 608. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Thank you very much, Marcus Aurelius.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Thank you very much, Marcus Aurelius.
And thank you very much, dear listeners. We shall speak to you next week when we do the whole bloody affair. How long is it?
4.5 hours, baby.
Boom!
Fuck
In a
me.
cinema.
Is that what I'm doing with my Friday evening?
It is indeed.
It's got an intermission, though.
Yep.
Has it actually? How pretentious. I love it. 4 hours 35, yeah, fuck me.
Yep.
But
Sure.
the House of Blue Leaves bit's in colour, and apparently there's some new shit.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to
You also need to watch the Made in Fortnite engine Lost Chapter.
I might have to watch that on the YouTubes.
It is fucking wild.
Yep.
Tarantino's in it.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll watch that. I'll watch that on the YouTubes. Or I'll watch like some 11-year-old kid that does a playthrough of it.
Mark, take command of the fucking episode.
I
Man. Come
know.
on.
You're chaotic as
What?
fucking eh? You're hosting!
I said bye!
Oh, yeah,
Bye!
I think you have.
Bye!
Bye.